left-wing party say that the choice of Michel Barnier as Prime Minister means that democracy has been denied. So what exactly do they mean by this? Well, joining me now in the studio is David Waddell. So what do they mean, David? Democracy being denied. What's happened?
Well, that's one of the banners that we've seen across Paris today. Another phrase we've seen is a stolen election or a coup d'etat. They say that President Macron's choice of Michel Barnier to become the new Prime Minister, replacing Gabriel Attal, is a poor choice because he is a centre-right figure, whereas the election was won not comprehensively. No one party won the election sufficiently to claim their own Prime Minister, but the leading party that topped the polls in the recent general election in June and July was the New Popular Front, a left-wing party. Michel Barnier, of course, is a centre-right figure.
And what is the problem with Michel Barnier? Is it just that it's Mr. Macron's choice, or does it go deeper?
Michel Barnier's been around a long time. He replaces the youngest Prime Minister in French history. He is, at 73, the oldest Prime Minister of the French Republic. He's been around a long time. He held several senior offices in the 1990s under the right-wing Prime Minister Jacques Chirac. In recent years, he's held a number of senior offices in the European Union, most recently in recent years as the EU's Brexit negotiator. So he's a well-known figure from that era. But essentially, that's the problem. He's centre-right. The party that topped the polls is left-wing.
And how much wider support are the protesters getting on this issue?
There are thousands of protesters across France, in what we understand is maybe 130 protests in the major cities and towns across France. A French pollster, Elab, has published a survey showing that, suggesting that 3/4 of French people consider that President Macron has disregarded the result of the election, and over half believe he's stolen the election by making this appointment. So actually there seems to be quite wide support beyond that just of the left-wing voters.